Hello, my perfume lovers, addicts, fanáticas de perfume como yo. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here and clicking on my video. So I'm so excited to talk about these fragrances I have here. And so I wanted to share, I made a little short about my, the fragrances that I wore on the cruise that I went to. So recently, here's our little souvenirs here from the cruise, as you can see, it was from Carnival. If you recognize that means you already been on the cruise there, you know. So I had such a great time, such a special time. And if you haven't been on a cruise, you need to do that before you die. Like, put it on your bucket list. It is, for me, I just want to go live on a cruise ship. Basically, that's what I want to do. I want to live on a cruise boat. And yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I love it. I love the sea. I love the view. It was just the best time, just drinks and eating and sun and fun and family, just all of my favorite things. So I probably won't shut up about this cruise for like forever. Yeah, so that is that. Oh, also speaking of that, so it was to the Bahamas, and today I inspired my makeup by the flag for the Bahamas. I'm gonna put a picture somewhere up here of the flag of the Bahamas, because I think it's a really nice flag. And so as you can see, I'm gonna go in so you can see the colors that I chose. So the flag has yellow and it has this blue. It's like this very bright kind of blue, and then it has a navy blue. I put a little bit of the navy blue in at the end, so those inspired by Bahamas. So when we went over there, we went to the beach. The water is beautiful, all of that. And so as you can see, my hair. So on the beach, there was some ladies going around asking if we wanted to, who wanted to get their hair braided, and they basically insisted on braiding my hair. And I was like, no, it's okay. And then she was like, no, you're gonna look so pretty. You're gonna look like an island girl. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm already an island girl because I was born in Puerto Rico, which is an island. But, you know, they insisted. I was like, let's just do it. Let's make it part of the experience. So I told her, just do a little bit. Don't do the whole head. And yeah, so yeah, that's now I'm an island girl. anyways. And as you can see, I got a little sunburn. I got a little tan. Yeah, I really wanted that. I needed that because I'm always trying to get a tan because, you know, I'm so white and I want to have a nice tan. Anyways, if you're here for the fragrance, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button while you're here and the notification bell so you don't miss my videos, because I have more coming up. All right, so let's talk about these creamy summer florals. Okay, so the first day that we went to go to the cruise, like my scent of the first day, it was a combo that I got from Midlife Makeup. I'm gonna put her channel here, a picture. I'll put her in the description because she's a genius. She combined Creme of Clouds by Fragrance World with Veneno Bianco by French Avenue, which is also Fragrance World. So these two together, magic. Okay, magic. Also, if you combine this one with the French Avenue coconut leche, that's a coconut lover's dream. This is a more full-on summer vibe because this is giving you these creamy florals. This is like a vibe, like it has neroli and tuberose and these beautiful white florals giving this whole summer vibe, but this is like a luxurious summer vibe. Okay, so that is the vibe that this is. So pretty, so beautiful. It definitely takes you, and of course the bottle, I love the bottle. So this happened in the Bahamas. This happened over there. I broke my nail. Anyways, so creamy, beautiful, luxurious. Now, when she said combine these and you're getting a creamy floral, white floral summer vibe with a delicious coconut and dessert gourmand fragrance. This is amazing, amazing, amazing combination. Great, great suggestion. I'm so glad that I saw her suggest that. Now, another one that I have here, which I forgot to mention in my coconut video, because she was in the back of my shelves and I just forgot. And also this is Utopia Vanilla Coco by Kayali. Beautiful. I love these metallic bottles and all of that. So this one is a creamy floral, a creamy white floral, but it has coconut, okay? But it's not just pure coconut. It's definitely a floral with coconut, you know? So let's just give her a spray. Let's just give her a spray. Oh, love the sprayer. Oh, it's so beautiful and creamy. Yes. She had to be on this list. She had to, and she was hiding. She was hiding on my shelves. So I rescued her. I brought her out. So that is that one. And then, oh, speaking of, well, I'm a mess. I'm sorry. I was going to say the cruise. I have the cruise on my mind. Okay, so I have, before this cruise, I had gone on another cruise also to the Bahamas. And when I went on that one, we went to the Atlantis. It's a hotel in Nassau, Bahamas. And they have a little store. They have a little shop, a perfume store. And of course, I had to go in there. And I had smelled Olympea by Paco Rabanne before I had, but it had been a while and, you know, I never bought it. And just, when I went in the store, I told them, I want something sexy. I want something strong. And the lady was like, oh, this one's very strong, long lasting. And she sprayed Olympea, the original, on me. And in that experience, I sprayed it. And then I went and I walked on the beach. We were on the beach all day and I just kept smelling it and smelling it and smelling it. And I fell in love. And that reminds me, now this fragrance reminds me of the Bahamas when I went the first time. And it's just so special. So this is not from my list. This is not from my list of creamy florals. This is just explaining that my memories with my vacations with my family, that was one of them. And then the other one was Olympea Solar. This was when I went to Puerto Rico and I bought this one over there. So that memory, this one was from the Bahamas. This one was from Puerto Rico. And this cruise that I went on, well, before I tell you the newest one, this one is so beautiful. It's creamy and it has like this orange, these citruses, but it's so creamy. You really have to smell this so you understand what I'm talking about. It is beautiful. Not enough. It's not talked about enough, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And so there was a little perfume store on the cruise ship. you know I had to go there. And so I smelled this one, which I had seen around, but not a lot of people talked about. And I just, I never got back to it. But this is Olympea. This is Parfum, okay? Olympea Parfum. Now this one is, when I smelled this, of course I put it on a little on my hand or a little paper, and I kept going on, we went to the casino, we went to different places, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want this. So this is kind of like, reminds me of the smells that were going on when I was in the cruise. So I had to buy it. So this is like a tradition. Like wherever I go, I have to buy a new Olympea. So this one is definitely a creamy floral. A lot of vanilla and the florals in there. Oh, it's so good, and it's kind of elegant, but not too serious. The bottle is just so beautiful. Look at that. It's just such a beautiful bottle. So this is definitely a beautiful, creamy, vanillic floral. So a lot of vanilla. This one, so the difference, this one has that salty kind of note vibe. And this one doesn't have that. It is just like, it's more simple, more easygoing. The only thing that I will say is I feel like the longevity is not that good on this one. I feel like I was getting like I'm getting like 4 hours. I do have to test this more, because when you are, all of the fragrances that I took with me on the cruise and everything, we were in high heat. So when I wouldn't smell them so much, barely outside in the hot sun and this and that. And of course I wasn't spraying like I usually do, because I spray like on my chest and on my arms. So I was just doing like a little bit of the pulse points, behind the ears, behind the neck, a little bit, you know, and I wasn't really spraying like I do. So I couldn't get the longevity that I usually get out of when I overspray. But when we would go inside back from the sun and go inside to, you know, eat or whatever, look at the other things on the cruise, then I would get the whiffs and the wafts of my fragrance, and I would be like, oh, it's still there, because I couldn't really smell them a lot, because like I said, I couldn't spray everywhere because of the sun, you know. But yeah. So the next one that I'm going to talk about, of course, Terracotta by Gharam. This is just a luxurious, beautiful, creamy floral with coconut and all of that. This is definitely a luxurious summer vibe. Oh, it's so good. This is definitely, though, this is a more mature fragrance. So, you know, I would say with this one, definitely 30s or mid 30s and up, because it's just so rich and it's so mature. It's not for everyone, but if you like a sexy, mature vanilla, of course, this is a summer vibe. But if you like that, this is the summer vibe with all of that. So beautiful. Okay. And the next one that I have here is Hibiscus Palm by Erin. So this one is, of course, the whole tropical, sexy summer vibe. Me and sexy summer. Ooh, it's so good. But this has that palm note in there, and it's just so luxurious, and it's definitely creamy, So that's really good to have. And then, so this one that I've been talking about lately, and it's just because it's not like it's the best thing in the world or anything like that. It's not in my top 20, my top 10, top 5, none of that. But it's just so easy to wear, and it's so nice. Gharam by Latafa. And this is there's nothing about summer vibes in here. This has no tropical florals. This has no tropical fruits. This has no, you know, it doesn't have any of that, because it's just, it has the gardenia and the vanilla, and it does have some fruits in the opening, but I don't really get much of the fruits. I just get a very creamy gardenia with an amber base. That is what I'm getting. And it is just, you know, it's just an easy, it smells so good. It's sexy. You could just wear it whenever, and it's not too strong. And it's, like I said, it's not too strong. It's not too light. It's just like right in the middle, and it's so affordable. You can't go wrong. So this one is so creamy, and it has the floral, so I had to mention it. It works. I think this just works in the summer, okay? The next one that I have, of course, this is Pure Royal 913, but this is the dupe for Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford. Of course, iconic, I want to say legendary. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but this is, you know, a very well-known summer staple. So this is the creaminess from the white florals. It has pistachio, it has coconut. It just smells so luxurious. Like, I don't know, like if you feel like your bank account isn't looking good, just spray this, and then you'll be like, I think there is money in there. So that is that. And now I'm eating it too much. I guess I wanted to feel, I'm trying to feel better about my bank account. All right, so that is that. And the next one that I have here is Holidays by Mancera, one of my favorite summer fragrances. This is just beautiful. It has all It has coconut. It has these creamy florals, ylang ylang and tiare, and it does have some C notes in there, but it just gives it a little bit of something. It doesn't really, you know, mess up the fragrance or anything. This is really good. Creamy vanilla. It has all of that, and it's super long lasting. I might have to sneeze, but yes, this is so good. And sorry. Okay, so if you like this, but it might be a little bit too much and you're more of a floral person, then you could do Intense Tiare by Montal. And this will give you, this is very similar, but this is more floral. But they're both creamy florals. That's why I had to mention them both. And I love them both so much. Now, I have Alien Goddess Intense, because this is definitely, it has the jasmine, but it has the vanilla and it has a creaminess about it. It's so good. I don't have a lot left, so I shouldn't be spraying her out, but this is a beautiful creamy summer vibe. And the last one that I have here is La African Drummer. So this is definitely a beautiful summer vibe, but it does have a freshness. And I wasn't sure where it was coming from until I looked at the notes, and it's the musk. So there's musk in here. It definitely has, you know, all of the tropical florals, and it has coconut and all of that, but it is more floral, and it has like a little bit of a freshness. The muskiness gives it like a kind of a refreshing burst in there. Yeah, it has something refreshing, but it is definitely creamy. Great one, very affordable, that one. So yeah, those are the creamy florals, creamy summer florals that came to my mind. And these have been giving me a headache. I am going to take these braids out because I cannot do this. I cannot do these braids. I get a lot of headaches anyways, so you know, I'm gonna have to take these out. I think I've had them in for, yeah, like a few days. I've had them in for like 3-4 days, and yeah, she said 6 to 8 weeks, and I cannot wear this for 6 to 8 weeks. But yes, so yeah. Oh, also, if you're still here, thank you so much. If you're still here, I wanted to share. I didn't want to speak too much on this because I haven't really worn it a lot, but I did receive Petra, however it's pronounced, from Latafa. So this has been pretty much viral. This has been pretty much viral. Like, everyone is talking about this. So many people have been talking about this fragrance and praising it and praising it and praising. I haven't heard one person say something bad about this, that they didn't like it. So I was like, everyone likes it. Nobody has anything bad to say. It's kind of hard to believe because, you know, we're all different, right? But, you know, just in case, I know you've seen this everywhere. You've seen it everywhere. But that's the top, and it looks like this fine china. And I was trying to figure out where this design came from. And I was looking into where is Petra in Greece, Petra in Greece, and they have like artisan shops, you know, where they sell these handmade things, and a lot of them use these type of designs, like in the markets where they sell their handmade crafts and all of that. So I guess that's where part of this, and like a summer over there and all of that. So I'm just gonna give you some thoughts, but I do have to give this more time. Oh, it is good. It is good. I really like it. This is my opinion, of course. But yes, when I spray this, I get that burst of rum and plum. I'm gonna spray it on my hand too. So yes, so they were saying that a lot of people are comparing this to Quattro Pisi by Xerjoff. And yeah, so I have it, so I went to get it and I compared. And if you want to buy this thinking that you're getting a dupe of this, don't, because this is not a dupe for that. they do have in common that they have tuberose. Oh, I'll put the notes up for Petra. They do have the rum and they have the coconut and the tuberose. They have that in common. But Quattro Pizzi is a lot more, how do you say? I feel like this is more intense. I do feel it's more intense. It has more of a greenness, and it doesn't have, you know, I don't get the rum here. I don't really get it. I get more of a green tuberose, refreshing with some coconut. That's what I get, and it's beautiful. But I don't find them to be really similar. They have something in common, but it's like, you know, just because a fragrance has some of the same notes do not make them similar. I mean, you could say, oh, it has the vanilla from this and the coconut from this one and the this from this one, and like picking something from here, something from there. That means that it is an original fragrance because it's not a dupe. A dupe is the same notes, you know, or they smell exactly the same or really, really, really similar. These do not smell similar, okay? So also just wanted to clear if anyone thinks that Musamam White Intense, if they're similar, not at all. This is sandalwood. This does have coconut, but it has, the most that I get here is sandalwood, coconut, and spices. So not at all similar. And also has been compared to Terracotta Intense, which I love because of the plum liquor. But I don't get that either. I just don't get it. And yeah, so basically it is, I don't feel like it's a dupe of anything. And what it's giving me is kind of like luxurious, like a luxurious summer vibe. And it's very, I feel like you can't just label it to be like, oh no, this is for a beach day, or this is for like a sexy date. Like, this is just like, I feel like you could just wear it just whenever, you know, you could wear it day, night, but I still do have to keep doing more testing. The longevity and projection, I don't feel like is that good for now, but I've only had it for like 3 days. 3 days? Maybe like 4 days. So I'm gonna give it some more time, but yes, this is definitely what I'm getting. Bottom line, okay? Bottom line, this for me is a creamy coconut rum fragrance. And I do get like that plum is giving it something too. So that's, but it is floral. It definitely dries down to a creamy floral. So I kind of wanted to mention it in this video, but I will definitely mention this in another video. I need to, you know, keep playing with it, experiment, wear test, all of that. I'm doing a wear test today, but the day's not done. All right, everyone, this has been a very long video. Thank you for staying until the end if you are still here, and until next time, bye.